Cats, it's Ed Discount Bud for you here. Today I've got 2 of my 3 shoe running rotations for you. One for the 10k and one for the full marathon. Let's get to it. Hey cats, a discount fling today into the world of sale saver shoes. Can't believe how many times it took me to say that. Today I'm going to build 2 3 shoe running rotations for the most minimal number of earth credits that I can. I'm not going to try and sacrifice performance though where possible, mainly aiming at training for the 10k and the full marathon. If you like these series and running shoe videos in general, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the bell below for notifications. It also helps the channel out a huge amount if you give this video a thumbs up, like, and also share it with your running buddies. Cheers. So with the 10k race, it's not an all-out blast. It will certainly be a test of that upper threshold pace though. Normally in the UK, these are road races with minimal turns on pothole-peppered terrain. Good old England and the road tax, eh? So we'll kick off with a daily driver with possible tempo or even race pace operations. The often discounted mega shoe that is the Adizero Adios 6. I feel this shoe covers a load of different bases for 10k training with very little compromise in fact. It's light, nimble, durable and can make the perfect shoe for 10k training. Start fitness, they've currently got these for around about 89 earth credits. I have seen them for less than that, but not a lot. It leaves a sweet taste in the mouth, that price, and on foot. Lots of friends do like this shoe for racing, but I have other plans for that. For easy days, I guess I could simply opt for the Energy 4 or the Energy 3 from Reebok. Seems like a really easy choice that one though, so I'm going to go for something else. How about the Energy X? Now, I managed to find a discount code to reduce these down to 97 earth credits here in the UK. I feel this has got some chops for some easier runs over shorter distances, maybe even some recovery efforts I suppose, or you could take them on some longer runs way up over the 10k distance. You need to throw in some of those staple long, slower runs to build up some of that leg strength and the staying power. Plus the shoes have got enough cushion and propulsive qualities if you did want to throw in some faster reps into that longer run. So I think that gives us a total of around about £186.50 so far. I think for racing and some of those premium training sessions at higher paces, you just can't discount the Takumi Sen 8. A superb shoe with some real fit, craft and amazing grip. I think the Sen 8's just getting better and better for me after every run, and certainly at the moment when I get down to a 10k it's going to be this one on foot. Keller Sports don't let down with the Indigo Turbo and Sky Rush version at 125 earth credits in my size. All the shoes that I've suggested I've managed to find at these prices in my size. So that gives us a total of £311 for all 3 shoes. A very versatile rotation we've got there. High performance but at some discount prices. I think that's probably a good £100 off of all the retail prices on these 3. Very usable for multi-distance purposes, all these 3. And there's some varied levels of cushion too. So that's the 10k down. Let's get to the full marathon next. So for the full marathon, there was one shoe that was stuck out for me. I tried to find it everywhere in my size at a discount, but there was nothing whatsoever. That's the Nike Invincible Run. Now you guys know I've got a bit of a checkered history I suppose with that shoe. It did cause me a little bit of rubbing on the medial side of my big toes, but I still think for the majority of people out there that is a fantastic shoe to have in your marathon training rotation. But I can't include it here, I just can't find one discounted in my size. So again I'm going to opt for the Energy X from Reebok. So at £97.50 I think it's a worthy replacement for that Invincible Run. Again you could use this for some longer efforts or some easy daily stuff. I don't really feel that the part plate in here stops it from being a good daily shoe. For marathon training, some longer reps are going to be required at some point at that pace you're going to aim for, that race pace. As such, the Energy X gives us a little bit of flexibility there. Still feels good at some slower speeds, but when you turn up the pace, still feels nice. I think it's good to try and introduce another shoe into the rotation here to give the Reebok a little bit of a rest. We don't want to use it for everything. So I was racking my brains, what can I introduce here that could take off a little bit of the strain and do some of the heavy lifting? I think in my size, it's got to be the Asics Novablast 2. I managed to find these at round about £100. There's so many different colorways available. I think it was on Amazon actually was the best price, in my size at least. This presents another nice cushioned, very soft and squashy shoe. It's going to help limit the fatigue that undoubtedly will become a bit of a problem if you are training for a marathon. An abundance of cushion here with that Flight Foam Blast material underfoot, and I think it's plush enough in the upper to get away with doing some recovery efforts in this one. It was never a shoe I found was particularly propulsive, but it's not what you're looking for all the time if you're marathon training and slowly building up that mileage. Totaling up the cost there, I think we're about 197 Earth credits. What about for the race itself? Well, I think it's hard to overlook the people's choice, which is the Endorphin Speed, or the Speed 2 from Saucony. Just seems like a bit of an obvious one there, and I can't find any discounts on the Speed 2 in my size right now. And this is all about discount shoe rotation, so it's got to be a discounted one. I looked around and I looked around and I went back to StockX for this one, guys. For the marathon race itself, I'd go with the Adios Pro 2 from Adidas. A fantastic crafted glove of comfort and lockdown. This pairs up on StockX in my size for 139 Earth credits. What a price. So that's a good £40 off the typical retail price of the shoe. A very capable midsole setup here, and for the distance, you've got that insanely good Continental rubber, or Continental, as I usually say. I think it's a very attractive price at 139 Earth credits for a shoe with this much technology and performance. The Sonic Ink and Screaming Green version completes our capable rotation. A total price of 336 Earth credits overall. Exceptional shoes here which should cater for all the bases for marathon training and racing. What would your discount only 10k and full marathon training and racing rotations be? Let the viewers know down in the comments. Has to be discounted though, each shoe must have some sort of reduction. Musical interlude time. I've been listening recently to Dinosaur Jr.'s album from 2021, which is called Sweep It Into Space. Kicking off with I Ain't, you've got fantastic driving drums and some guitar riffs that really do mean business. I've noticed that the guitar player and singer Jay Maskis from Dinosaur Jr. has been really switching up the guitar sounds recently. I think he's introduced a few other guitars into his arsenal, and it really does give him some more sort of colours and textures here to utilise on this 2021 album. Some really good riffage on this album, very enjoyable crunchy tones, and one thing I really enjoy about this one is that they've got Jay's voice a little bit higher in the mix. You can hear all the words, all the lyrics, and I'm really enjoying it. I really like the guitar effects that have been deployed on the track I Ran Away. Some really nice little riffs in between Jay's vocals. Absolutely worth a listen. Go and check this one out, guys. Sweep It Into Space by Dinosaur Jr. Thanks for watching through to the end of today's video, guys. It is always appreciated. I've had some really cool images sent over recently via email from some runners and some viewers on customizations that they've done to shoes, so I'm going to try and get a video out about those over the next few days. If you're enjoying the channel and you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button and click the bell below for notifications when I launch the new videos for you. Also helps us out a massive amount if you give this video a thumbs up like, but also share this video with your running buddies. My name's EDDBUD, and I'll be seeing you